And we're the temple, so we need to constantly be asking God, God, is there something that I need to work on in me? I was listening to one of the podcasts, and it was a minister that was talking and said that he had friends that were in both opposite sides, to where some of the ministers were celebrating the election turnouts, but then others he knew had to call suicide hotlines. And,
evangelical ministers.
right. And then they talked about a particular church that had Kamala visit and declared that she was an Esther. So it can show you how far away the churches have
From
gotten.
truth.
And so we have a majority of our nation now that is working with what I believe is God's plan to get America to where it needs to be. So that's huge. But we've also got so many things wrong in the church, so many things that have to be addressed. And so our work really is just getting started, but with such a sigh of relief that it will be much easier, I believe. Doesn't mean that we're not going to have problems. It doesn't mean that the enemy isn't going to start retaliating against the nation and then against people. You know, this is the time that I think I've always seen where we've got to have extra prayer for people, for believers, because Satan just destroys. He's just kind of like a Tasmanian devil, so to speak, where it's just like a hurricane comes in and he'll try to destroy every person that's messed with his agenda. And so it's a good time to be praying for people. You know, the body of Christ is kind of in a healing crisis. I mean, there's so much sickness, and we've all had things from maybe that were in our family line, generational weaknesses that we've all been dealing with. And it's like I've always said, if we can get the young people praying over their families before they have babies and praying over these young children, much better to get any en-route that the enemy has broken through generational curses and things than wait till like our age and you've already got stuff you're having to believe for miracles and restoration, which God can do. But we've got a job ahead of us, and I'm excited. I'm cautiously excited because I know that there's so many things that the enemy will try to do, but I believe now the country as a whole, believers can be encouraged because they can say, we've been praying for a long time, but hey, we're seeing something now.
We are.
And so did you want to go ahead and talk about what you want?